Have you ever noticed that when you look at the sky, the stars, or the moon, a strange feeling of longing arises? A longing for a place you have never consciously visited. The Bible explains this, and science is beginning to touch this mystery. Human beings carry a deep nostalgia, a sense of loss they cannot fully name. Nothing here seems to completely satisfy. This is not emotional weakness. It points to something deeper. In psychology, this feeling is known as existential nostalgia, the sense that our present reality does not fully match what we were made for. Neuroscience shows that the human brain stores implicit memories, emotional and sensory records that are not accessed through language or conscious recall. They are not remembered, they are felt. There is also a fascinating hypothesis. During gestation, the human brain develops in an environment of suspension, silence, and total protection. At birth, a sudden rupture occurs. The brain goes through an adaptive forgetting process, not as absolute proof, but as a symbolic indication of forgetting. The Bible describes this in another way. Ecclesiastes 3:11 declares, God has set eternity in the human heart. It does not say he placed childhood memories there. It says he placed eternity. Longing only exists for something that was known in some way. No one longs for what was never part of their reality. Scripture shows that heaven is not merely a future destination. It is a reference of origin. Paul writes in 2 Corinthians 5:1-2, we groan, longing to be clothed with our heavenly dwelling. Groaning is not poetic language. It is the pain of separation. Romans 8:22 expands this. All creation groans and suffers together until now. Creation itself senses that something is out of place. Why? Because humanity was created for the environment of God's presence, not for rupture, death, and limitation. Jesus confirmed this longing when he said, in my Father's house are many rooms. John 14:2, a home is not something you discover. A home is something you recognize. Hebrews 13:14 is direct. For here we do not have a lasting city. Those who try to make earth their final home live frustrated. Those who understand transience live with purpose. This longing for heaven often appears as inner emptiness, existential anxiety, a sense of not belonging, a constant search for something more. This is not spiritual depression. It is awareness of a lost homeland. The Bible does not teach us to suppress this longing. It teaches us to understand it. Because when you recognize where you come from, you stop trying to turn earth into heaven and begin to live here with wisdom, mission, and hope. You are not strange, you are a pilgrim. And this longing you feel is the Spirit, remembering that there is a home beyond this world. Share this with someone who feels like an outsider on this planet. They will understand. Change your mind. Change your story.